Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm not wearing any makeup today. It's a lazy, rainy kind of day, so we're just gonna look at all my eyeshadow palettes. I really don't have a lot. I'm hoping to expand my collection here in the next year. And I just wanted to show you everything and then kind of, you know, give you my thoughts on it. I do have some luxury palettes and some drugstore palettes and then everything in between. So your price range is expected to be in my basket. I do have a whole basket. You can ask my fiance. He says I'm taking over the bathroom, which I am. If we had a bigger home, I would have a beauty room or like a vanity area. So hopefully next April when we move, I can have a bigger area for not only my makeup and beauty supplies, but also my plants, because I have a lot of plants. So the first palette we'll review is the one I've been using a lot recently, and it's been in a couple of my videos. She a little dirty. It's the 35C Everyday Chic. It's an amazing palette. I've been using it a lot. I've mostly been sticking to about this area. I really like this right here, this shimmer. I wouldn't say it's a pressed glitter. This is a pressed glitter. It's easily to blend. I will say it does fall out a lot on your under eye, so if you wanted to do your makeup, your eye makeup before you got your whole face ready, that would be a good idea. That way you don't stain your concealer. But other than that, it's great. I do wet my brushes for all the shimmers. And a lot of the, not the crease, but the outside of the lid I wet as well. A wet brush is going to do so much better, in my opinion. Next, alright, where don't we go? Kind of drugstore. This is the Revolution Makeup Revolution London Chilled with Cannabis Sativa palette. This was the first palette I ever got. I got it for Christmas from my fiance last year. And she is well used. Again, it's a green palette. For the price, I believe this was $15. This is amazing and the quality is awesome. I really like this shimmer. The pressed glitters are nice. With that being said, pressed glitters, if they get in your eye, they can scratch your cornea, so I don't wear pressed glitter that much, but you can use a glitter glue to secure it more to your eye. I love this for a crease shade. This is a great smoky shade, which this is a Cannabis Sativa palette, so of course it's a smoky shade. And all the greens work really nicely. I haven't been using a lot of greens from this palette because I do use a separate palette. But if you're looking to like get into makeup and not spend a lot of money, this is great. Then we'll pull a couple out here just because they're pretty similar. This is the Juvia's Place, the Nomad. I got this because I didn't have anything like it in my collection, and for this really pretty yellow color. But my only complaint with this palette is that it is hard to blend because these are harder pressed powder. But I do enjoy it. I really like this deep orange here as well, and the shimmers are rather nice too. This, I believe it was 20% off when I bought it, so I think it was like $12 maybe. So it's a pretty affordable price. Again, this is going to be more in the drugstore makeup kind of range, but very pretty yellows. I do want to look into getting a single powder or single eyeshadow powder just in a brighter yellow. That way I can utilize this yellowy shimmer a little bit more. You can kind of tell it shimmers. And that's Juvia's Place, and this one's called the Nomad. Next I have the Colourpop Blush Crush palette. As I said in my last video, I have been going a little more neutral lately, and I love this palette. It's so pretty. I specifically love this little peachy color, and this shimmer is gorgeous, and I need to do it. I'll do a look with this soon so y'all can kind of see what I'm working with. Again, this was 20% off, so I think I got it for under $15. Colourpop's a great option for people who are looking to save money on palettes. They have every color under the sun, so I would highly recommend it. So now we're gonna go more luxury. This is the Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette. I am on the fence with this palette. Oh, she real dirty. I gotta clean these. These colors right here don't blend very well and don't pick up a lot of pigment on the brush. These two right here I've been using a lot and are really nice, and so is this one and maybe this shimmer. But for the price of this palette, I got this on sale at Sephora. I think I spent $30 on it, which is, sorry mom. You'd figure it'd be a better quality shadow, and also for Fenty Beauty, everything else I've heard from Rihanna's brand, which is hers, gets a really high rating, and for some reason this palette, even though it's gorgeous, just doesn't do it for me. I don't use it very often. I want to try out a couple more of her other palettes just to see how those compare to these shadows, because I feel like her other palettes have gotten higher ratings. But this one, again, I'm on the fence with it. I don't regret buying it, but in hindsight, I'm never gonna buy this palette again. It's just not worth it. You know, the color story is not super great. I haven't even used this shimmer, like, and as you can see, this white shimmer is just like falling apart. I don't understand it. I don't know. Maybe I just got a wonky palette. Next, I haven't really used this palette. I believe this was a holiday release at Ulta from Beauty Gems. Let's see if I can even get it open. That's one thing I don't like about this palette. I can hardly open it because the opener's set so far in there. And since I do have high anxiety, I do bite my nails. But there it is. It's really hefty. I think I got this for $7. I have used some of it, like some of these shimmers I've used, which work really well. There's a lot of similar shades, a lot of good crease shades. I would look, like when they do holiday releases for Ulta and Sephora, for big palettes like these. Again, this is gonna save you a lot of money. But I don't really use this that often. I might end up sanitizing this and trying to give it away. But the mirror is pretty bomb, and it's heavy. Like it doesn't feel like it was $7. We'll go into some smaller ones. All my small boys. I think I have, yeah. I have drugstore, luxury, all that. If you're looking to spend the lowest amount of money, Wet n Wild, great powders. This one I think I got by myself when I was like, I'm gonna do makeup over a year ago. Obviously I haven't used it a lot. I've used these two transition shades and this right here from above on my eyebrow bone, and the purpley. I like the purple too. And then same with this one. I've tried to do a look with this. Purples are really hard for shadows, just because I believe the pigment's hard to work with. So this didn't work very well. And they're also saying that this is a crease shade, which I would never put that dark in my crease. And then put it's just the way I do my makeup, I wouldn't do that. But I think these are like under $5, and like, they're pretty good quality for the price. This is also another drugstore palette. This is Essence. I highly recommend Essence. If you need some makeup, girl, go get you some Essence. By the way, this is the Modus Mandarina Citrus IPA, really good beer by Ska Brewing. That's out here in Colorado. I believe Durango? Yeah, Durango, Colorado. Great beer. So Essence, I got this because it was full of colors, and I have done an eye look with these blues and with these greens. Not with the yellows, and I'm not really into the reds right now, but I would use this pinky color. Again, great little package. it feels very cheap. That's because I think it was $5, but these shadows actually work really well for the price, and all of Essence's products are really, really nice. So I would definitely check them out if you're on a budget. I think like you can get eyeliner and mascara for like $5 and $3 a piece. And the black and green false lashes tube is the best drugstore mascara. Another drugstore brand, the Blush Nudes, Maybelline New York. I've created a lot of looks. I've used this very heavily. I want to get their other blush or their other nudes just so I can compare the three of them. But I use this a lot. I really love these three shades together with the shimmers. This dark shimmer, not so much, but other than that, again, I think I paid $8 for this. Like, do it. And it even gives you like ideas that you can use to make looks. But this is great. I got this in a gift bag from Ulta. That was like $10 and it came with a bunch of makeup. I haven't used it yet, so I think I'm gonna do a look with this. This is 6 eyeshadows, a blush, and a highlighter. I thought it was really cute. I'm not sure how the eyeshadows at Ulta work as far as blendability, if they fall out. I'm going to do a look with this at some point. And I kind of want to do like a deep purple moment. But I like this pink moment too. This highlighter 100% is too light for my skin tone right now. Maybe in the winter it would work. And when I do like a face product and then like a blush and highlight, we'll look at those too. I can compare this color to most of the blushes I have. Happiness looks gorgeous on you. And we can see how it works, but this highlighter I can already tell is going to be way too light for my skin tone currently. Maybe in the winter when I've paled out a little bit. This brand's called Catkin. This is in C08. It doesn't really have a name to it. This is a beautiful packaging palette. Like, oh my gosh. Again, I ordered this after Christmas to go with this palette because I needed more nude shades, more shimmery nude shades. I've dropped this and broken it. So it's kind of a mess. One of the pans is half full. But these shimmers are amazing. I think I got this for $15 on Amazon. Great, great, great shades. I love the shimmers. I especially love this one. And they're all great. And I've used this as a crease shade. Great. Brown shimmers have been kind of a disappointment for me. I just don't think they're like shimmery enough. Like they don't shift enough. But all the other ones are chef's kiss. I did break this one. When I was using this one, I put it on my brow bone. But I don't really use it now because it's broken. But all the other shades are great. And then I finally have a luxury. I dropped this one too. This is when I lived in a tiny house. I dropped everything because it was cramped clothes. This is the Natasha Denona palette, the mini Lila palette. I got this on sale. These little minis are originally $25 a piece, so that makes it $5 a shade. I got this guy for half off. I really, really love this. You can tell it fell because I pressed the powder back into this one and this one because they broke, and I need to clean all my palettes. But this is such a great palette. This pinky purple goes on stunningly. I'll put it with this blue color sometimes or a different shimmer. The only issue I have with this is it's really hard to build more than one look with this. So if you want to spend the money, if it's on sale, I would say buy it because her powders are great, and I wish I could afford a big Natasha Denona palette so I could review it. I know she just came out with one that I want to review, but I can't afford it. Maybe in the future. I have a couple single shades. These, minus the Butter London, all these came in ipsies, and they're all the same color, and I wish they would stop sending me these colors. So we got a shimmery brown, which probably isn't that shimmery. And then We got a shimmery brown. I haven't used either of these. This is Space Case Cosmetics. I have heard good things about Space Case. This is just gold base. Araceli, I believe. This is in the color Tequila. This came in my last month's ipsy box. I mean, I'm sure they work fine. I just don't wear a lot of colors that require these shimmers. And then I got the Balm, which is, I believe, a higher end brand. I tried this once and did not like it. I should give this away. I don't know why I'm keeping it. Day 2 Night Shadows on the Go. And it doesn't even have the shade name, but it just wasn't very, like, it's really soft. And, like, the Balm is a little bit higher end, but I just don't like the shift in it. Like, I wish it was shinier and had more pigment. Not pigment, but, like, sheen to it. I don't know. I'm pretty picky about my brown eyeshadows because I don't really wear them that often. I like to go a little bolder. This is a Butter London Glazen eye gloss. So this is a liquid eyeshadow. It's so pretty. I was like, I don't know when I'm ever gonna wear this, but she going home with me. Like, if I just wanted to do a simple look, I could totally do that. So pretty, and this was on sale because where I worked isn't carrying the line anymore, so I got it for like $1. Like, yes please. And then the last palette I have, I saved it for last because I know some of my friends don't like the person who makes these palettes. I got this in a mystery box from the company. The formula's great, the pigment's great, it blends well, it doesn't fall out on my face. So I will probably continue to buy from him, although I haven't seen any releases that I'm like, I have to have it. This is a discontinued palette. He's no longer making it. This is the Jeffree Star Alien palette. I absolutely love this palette. It's great. This is a great crease shade, like, you can make so many looks with this, and I can be adventurous. The purple does stain my eyelid a little bit. It takes a couple makeup wipes to get off, but like, I love a good smoky look, so I'll do that crease, that on the edge and that on my lid, and I'll just be like, bam, like, look at me, I'm sexy. This was probably my most expensive palette, minus the Fenty Beauty, if it hadn't have been discounted. Like I said, I like this formula. I think it's cute. It's really hard to store because it's like alien shaped, but other than that, it's great. I mean, I could make a video talking about my feelings on Jeffree Star and, you know, my opinions of him as a person as opposed to his products, because they are two separate opinions. But you don't really need to justify yourself why you review products. You're just doing it to show people what you have and what your opinions are. But other than that, I think that's all my eyeshadow palettes. I have a couple face palettes thrown in here just because I don't have room for them on my stand in there, but that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, just don't forget to hit me up. Also, subscribe and like.